That's a dull chain. I'm serious. Not dull, but needs some work. reason I cut them, I always check the tape measure. Number one is we got a lot of fuel here. Again, a lot of wood heat. You know, I don't like to waste anything. The max on my stove is 22 inches, so generally that's where I got to get them. That's max. I love burning between 18 and 20. Just my thing. 17, 22, not 22 up. That one I got to trim up, but that's rare. Has this lead foot in it. 22, 22. You know, maybe it's comical to some people to see, oh, well, I'm not doing traditional 16 inches. It's not going to be worth it to put up my wood stove when they can handle the 22-inch max capacity. Dutch West from Vermont Castings, top catalyst burner. Bought it in 2001. This is the last year for it, so I'm going to get the Defiant. That'll be my next one. I believe the Defiant. I got to look at them a little closer from Vermont. And get the best wood stove. I think they can take it like 24. I'm not sure. I got to read on it. But this is my wood pile. 20 federal cord. I get delivered every like 4 to 6 years, depending on the year, how much wood I'm burning from home. End result is a lot of bucking, rolling down and bucking. I used to go out in the woods and spend a lot of time in the woods taking treetops. Follow the Amish. Boy, them boys up here in Michigan, they'll just take down them trees. Like beautiful. They leave everything so preserved, looking so great. And a friend and I used to go in behind them and take the tops. When we knock on a farmer's door, say, hey, can we get them tops? 9 out of 10, yes, take them. We got lucky. And then started working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Oh, I don't know, for probably 15 plus years. And so now I get it all delivered. I roll down and I cut and split. I stack to what I want, to my needs. It's ideal for me. I mean, I don't have the time like I used to. I mean, 4-day trip out in the woods and hauling gear, truck trailer, put all this on one trailer with all the saws and the day pack. I love it. Don't get me wrong, I'll do it all day long if I could. Right now, it just doesn't fit in my schedule. So I rely on a forestry service out of Gladwin, Michigan. They bring me an entire load of 20 cord of oak. And, you know, I just don't cut for me. I cut for my mom, my sister. And, you know, it's different styles, lengths, widths of cuts and splits. And that's generally what I do when I got a day off. I don't have a day off. I work midnights. Actually, it's like 12:30. I go to bed around 3, get up at 9. Anyways, 261 I bought like 3 years ago. Outfitted that baby with a couple different bars over time. Really satisfied with this tsuMura lightweight bar. Yeah, it's 325 sprocket and all that jazz. Keep them sharp. They rake right through like nothing. This is my old bad boy, the old 440. And that's what I love about this is I had all these years just torquing this thing, torquing, until I got that EPS muffler. You know, I just wedged in the old muffler and did what he asked, what he said on the website, and torqued it in, and everything's been fine. I got no problems. I had to skip a tooth on there for a while. That actually worked when this stuff was frozen. Really worked good. You know, a little slower cut, but edged its way in. I mean, you can bore cut like nothing with them skip a tooth, but I threw on a full chisel, full rake. I mean, the rakers are down just a hair on this. Just a little bit. These teeth are down just a hair. These cutters. I tried out one of these new bars to give it a shot. I like it. Balances well. With the economic issues right now and trying to get different things, I couldn't believe I just walked right into the dealership. They had them behind the counter. One guy here another spot in the thumb. Like, I don't even carry them. Nobody wants them. And I walked into one place in the mid thumb, and that's the dealership said we can't keep them in stock. People love them. I think I know why. I couldn't blame them for having it in stock. So I think it's like $169 or $149 for that bar. Well worth it. I got plenty of chains to roll with it. 84 link. Yeah, she's 05 down in there. I was gonna go 06.3 everything, just like these, but them 325s, these are just common on these lighter weight saws. And yeah, I might convert this to 3/8 someday, but I think I might just pull too hard and just lag it. I'm satisfied with what I got. My old 270 in the last video. I mean, that old thing just ran 325 sprocket all the time, 18-inch. And I cut, I don't know, 6 of these loads. 6. This is a true story. I did one on one full cord, one chain, one bar. I mean, one full semi-load. I got the chain somewhere. I got it tagged. I mean, there's nothing left on it. There's no cutters, but just a story I think I wanted to share. But this is my life, and this is what I do. Wood Boss 270. Firewood in the game. But yeah, I'd love to get out cutting wood again. Out in the woods. Felling down trees and taking reminiscences of an old tree company coming in. Leaving the tops behind. I love that stuff. 50 years old now. Someday. I actually saw I don't know, 2x2 acre, maybe 4 acres total. And this is about 3 months ago. And I used to lease all this. Well, anyways, back to that story. This used to be all woods. I took everything out of here until they put in these new big giant power lines for the thumb windmill project. And then we used to have these old 1979 Godzilla ones. That's what I call them. Here for years. But back to the story is there's about 6 miles down the road. There's a local guy, local farmer. He's got 2x2, I'd say 4 acres worth of oak tops. Everything laying around. I'm willing to go down. And there's no house though. I got to find out who owns it. And go in and see if I can take their tops. They've been there for like 2 or 3 years. It's about time. They're going to sit there and rot. Nobody's going to take them. That's how it is here on the farm where I'm at. Leave me any comments below on what you do and how you do your wood. Try to make it as easy as best you can for you. Don't kill yourself. I've had one back surgery and realized quick. Sometimes it's not worth it. I had to burn the old propane for a little while. But that was 11 years ago. I'm doing good now. Back doing what I love. Well, I've always done it. Enough ramble on. Just leave a comment down there how you do your firewood and what's the easiest practice for you. I mean, we all take shortcuts. Be safe about it. But what's your favorite way of getting wood and how you do it? Spend your day doing it. I would love to know how other people do it. I've been doing wood the same way for years. What that is getting it delivered and you buck it and cut it and split it the way you want it. But that was back in the 70s. My grandpa, he had the old elm days. All the elm was going everywhere. And he used to get truckloads of that elm. Just truckloads of that elm. I might have been 6 or 7. That's when I first grew up with an axe in my hand. Learned how to split. What a stringy mess that was. You gotta love elm. Ain't much of it left anymore. I got like 2 trees here, but they're about 35, 40 years old, and then they're done. Anyways, I'm done rambling. Everybody take care. Have a God bless day. And leave me a comment down below. I'm just curious how you get your wood. What do? You do the same thing I do? Enjoy it. Gotta keep warm, right? Oh, there's no smoke coming out. This converter's going. Catalytic combustor, I mean. Going good. Probably the last day. Probably one more day. We'll be in the 30s, 20s at nights. All right.